National Chemical Laboratories, producers of world-class cleaning and hygiene solutions, presents NCL University Online. Floor Maintenance Training. This video covers floor care routine maintenance procedures. To conduct floor care routine maintenance procedures, you will need the following equipment. You will need a vacuum cleaner, a push broom, a putty knife, a dust mop, a dustpan, a handheld brush, a mop bucket with a wringer, and caution wet floor signs. An automatic scrubber with either red pads or scrub brushes is optional. Floors must be cleaned with a neutral floor cleaner. Use of a floor cleaner that is not a neutral pH product may result in damage to the pre-existing layers of floor finish on the floor. Neutral pH floor cleaners will clean the floors without damaging the coatings. NCL produces a full line of neutral floor cleaners. With these options, you are sure to find the right choice to suit your facility's needs. To learn more about each individual neutral floor cleaner, please visit nclonline.com. The first step in proper floor care routine maintenance procedures is ensuring you are protecting yourself with the appropriate PPE, personal protective equipment. Do not proceed until you have completely fulfilled your PPE requirements. You must put on protective gloves. Inspect the gloves before putting them on. If you notice any holes or other damage, discard and put on a new pair. Protective eyewear must be worn. Inspect for damage before putting on. If damage is found, put on another pair. Hold by the arms when putting them on. Avoid contact with the glass or plastic lenses. Put protective footwear coverings over your shoes. These will help add slip resistance while working on wet floors and reduce your chance of injury. The first step in routine floor maintenance procedures is to vacuum the matting at all entrance points. Walk-off matting is critical to the success of a floor care program. The dirt, soils, and debris deposited on the matting do not make their way onto the floor, where they will leave the surface dirty and cause abrasion on the floor coating. After a heavy rainstorm, you may want to use a wet vac on the matting. Once the floor mats have been thoroughly vacuumed, roll them up and remove them from the room. Remove furniture and all other removable items from the room. Take a push broom and sweep the entire floor. Push all collected debris into a single area. In the event there are stickers, gum, or other substances stuck on the floor, scrape those substances off of the floor with a putty knife. Take your dust mop and dust mop the entire floor. Collect all debris from dust mopping, along with debris from scraping and from the push broom, into a centralized area. Pick up all debris with a dustpan and a brush, and then discard. Restrict access to the room you will be working in by placing caution wet floor signs at all entrance points. By warning others not to enter your work area, you are preventing them from interfering with your maintenance procedures and also preventing them from possibly suffering an injury by slipping on the soon-to-be wet surface. These next set of instructions are for damp mopping with a mop and bucket. If you are planning on using an automatic scrubber to clean the floor, you can skip ahead to the automatic scrubber instructions. Dilute your NCL neutral floor cleaner according to label instructions with cold water into your mop bucket. Insert your mop into the bucket and wring out thoroughly, leaving your mop damp but not dripping wet. An oversaturated mop will not improve the cleaning efficiency of your procedures, but it will prolong the drying period. Damp mop a 10-foot by 10-foot area at one end of the room using a figure-8 motion. After you have mopped that area, move on to the next 10 by 10 area. Move around the room in a deliberate pattern to ensure all areas are mopped. Frequently during this process, change out your neutral cleaning solution in your mop bucket. Failure to change out the solution will result in redepositing previously mopped dirt and soils back onto the floor. If you are using an automatic scrubber, instead of diluting your NCL neutral floor cleaner into a bucket, you will dilute it into the tank of your machine. You will still need to follow the dilution ratio listed in the label instructions of your neutral floor cleaner. Mount red floor pads or a scrub brush onto the drive block of your automatic scrubber. Fill a mop bucket with plain, cold water and bring that bucket with a mop along with your automatic scrubber to the floor area in which you will be working. At the starting point, open the solution valve, put your squeegee down, turn the vacuum on, and begin to operate your automatic scrubber in a slow, controlled pattern with the red pad or brushes rotating at medium speed. Using your mop, rinse any trails left behind by the automatic scrubber. Also, use your mop to reach any areas not accessible by the automatic scrubber. Allow your floor to completely dry. Once the floor is dried, remove your caution wet floor signs. Return furniture and other items to the room. Take the dust mop outside to a designated area and comb out the mop head. Return all equipment that was used for these routine maintenance procedures to the designated storage area of your facility. Remove, clean, and store non-disposable PPE, such as protective footwear and eyewear. Remove and discard disposable PPE, such as nitrile gloves.